Hello and welcome to Test Tuesday. Just sort the link out. Hello DM, hello Ozzy, hello Dre. Your fellow reefer. It's that day of the week. And so we'll just wait until people jump in. It'll take a while, always does. Hello Method, hello Ailey. Morgan, Melissa. We're all rolling, we're all set for Test Tuesday. I'm all set. I want to see the state of this. So when we say we're talking about tests, this is Test Tuesday. Everything's prepped ready for Test Tuesday. So we're all set. I hate testing, but the once a week it's got to be done. All my vials are washed, all my water's poured, and we're all ready to go. Can't get my water on my tank now because I've just put loads of rotifers in, so that won't be good. People texting me out of the blue. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way. Thank you, Ailey. Thank you very much. Even though I'll get a lot of thumbs down, so I don't care. Just got me and a phosphate URL in today. We'll do that together then. So we'll do the phosphorus together. Just make sure you clean your vials out first. Done. Right, so you're all clean them out. That's a good thing. As long as they're all clean. Let me send a few of these out. So Michael, if you're listening, I've just emailed you the link. Well, I'll do the Bitly one now. Because it's that many that you have to do. So there's the Bitly one, Hello HB Aquarium. There's another link. Where is everybody? This is the thing. When you do one and there's no one here. So I'm just going to give a call out. Have you all got your test ready? Oh yeah. I'm live. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm all alone, so I need someone to talk to. All right. See you in a bit. Bye. Bye. No worries. Bye. Hello, Tim. Right, yeah, I bought the wrong phosphate test back on Black Friday, the low range, so I've been doing marine in the tank. But how do I know the actual number? So the number you get on your phosphorus test, you times it by 3.066 and divide it by 1,000. If you do that, you'll get your phosphate results off it. Hey, yeah. All right, DC. That's Tuesday, isn't it?
Fix this speaker. Hold on 1 second.
Battery 10%. Connected to iPad. Connected to.
So now we know that DC's got 10%.
There we go. What's up, Paul?
Your work?
Yeah. I'm just in my office for a little bit, taking a break. I forgot my test kit.
So Method wants to know how to convert the phosphorus to the phosphate. Right, Method, are you ready? So the number that you get on the phosphorus test, you times that number by 3.066 and then you divide it by 1,000. Or if you're from the US, it will be, get the number, multiply it by 3.066 and then divide it by 1,000. That'll give you a PO4 result. Oh. When I get too close to the camera, we know it's massive. All these tests I've got to do, so many. But I'm all prepped. I'm all prepped for test Tuesday.
What test do you run through all of them, like nitrates, calcium, alkalinity, magnesium?
Yeah. On test Tuesday I do, yeah. I'll go through the lot.
Okay.
I've even got pH, which I never test pH. I think I've tested it once on a test Tuesday. But before that, I've not tested it in years, most probably. If I'm not mistaken, I've actually prevented this from being rewound today. So you'll only see live. Now, the only reason I'm doing it, because I'll only ever do it on test Tuesday, because people are so far behind sometimes.
I am. I haven't done one yet. And it's kind of
No.
I think you should make like a video, Paul. Maybe like kind of reminding people that it's Test Tuesday, and what we're gonna go over, and maybe like when you do the live stream, to do like an event, a reminder, because like in the morning, because of the hour difference, I just forget. I forget to bring the water to work, so I have to like wait till I get home, then join in. So maybe you'll get more participants. If you give like a reminder or make a video. Just my thoughts.
Yeah. Where's the divide button on these? There it is.
Yeah. What's Owen? Usually in here.
I don't know, it usually is. He must probably on a phone call at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got it there.
Where's Haley?
It's not done the divide number there. Look, that's not the divide. Anyway, yeah, you get where I'm coming from. Yeah, divide. Obviously hit the wrong one, but I'm trying to find it on this keyboard. Like, as you see, I'm not tech savvy.
Speaking of test kits, right? It was this test kit called iDip. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Sorry about that.
Is that the one? I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah, I got it. I really didn't use it to my fullest capability, right? So the company has been calling me, maybe like every other week, like making sure everything's working good. So I'm gonna give it another go to see the accuracy of it. But I want to compare it to another test kit. You know what I'm saying? To make sure it's like at least close to it.
See, the thing I think with iDip is if it was that good for saltwater, and everyone would be using them.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I was sold. I like to try new stuff, so I was sold on it when I went to Reefapalooza last year in Orlando. But like I said, I really didn't use it to, its full capabilities. So I don't know. I'm gonna break it out again because I haven't heard. I'm gonna do some research on the reviews and give it a good try.
Well, like I said, if it works and it's level with the other tests, it might be worth getting.
Right. But they give me all these little pamphlets and stuff. They send me mail all the time. So I don't know.
No worries, Alan. The thing is with iDip, I think you get the things, don't you? Then have you got to pay for each test you do or something?
Well, you have to. All right. So with the iDip, it comes with the matter of fact, I'll open it up. Yeah. You guys see it. So it comes
At my flower shop.
I don't know where it is. See my flower shop. Lost it.
With the so this is like the main tester, and each test kit has like little strips in it. So this is for calcium. You open it up and it has these little strips.
See, to me, they can't be accurate. Do you know what I mean?
I know, right?
Red Sea goes through all the trouble with doing 3 separate things to get the calcium and things like that. I can't get how they can just do it on dip. Just dip it in and be accurate. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So which one? As far as Red Sea, right? You said Red Sea is a good. What's a good calcium tester?
Well, this is a good calcium test, the Hannah. You know what I mean? You look at all that you've got to have just to get it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I got the Hannah calcium test. I don't have that little that pen.
Yeah.
They say get. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna test it side by side and see how it does. Maybe next week. Next week we'll do that.
Yeah. I say it'll be good to know.
And we'll just see like how it compares. You know.
I say definitely worth it.
And if it's close, that means iDip is onto something. If it's way off, then of course we're gonna go with Hannah because they've been kind of like leading the way.
There's got to be reviews somewhere on it.
Yeah. I don't know, a new product, but they'll be at Reefapalooza in New York. So, they called me the sales rep. Her name is Robin. So I guess she'll call me. She wants to meet me, and I don't know. I think it kind of persistent in what they're doing. So I don't know. I'm not really I really want to just I want to get the Trident and just roll with that. That way I ain't got to test for nothing. I mean, it's doing it for me through my Apex.
Yeah.
And then I'll test for nitrates and all that kind of stuff. But
well,
hey, what's up, Woody?
Now I'm gonna check my KH. See how much liquid I've got in here. I might not even have enough. Nope. Not enough. You see what I never do? I never use that. If there's a little bit left in there, I never pour it into the other vial. Do you know what I mean? So that little bit will get thrown away.
Michael is here.
Nice fresh one.
So y'all guys getting ready for the Aqua Expo, right?
Oh yeah. Got some really good prizes on offer in a minute. Some nice companies all lined up.
Mm-hmm.
Some well-known aquascapers are coming. Test Tuesday. Yeah, Michael, you want to jump in? I've sent you the email. So first, people, let's get KH tested. Let's see what KH is. Now, last week mine was 7.2, but I upped my Triton up a mil a day. So let's see what that did. Hopefully it did good. Hopefully I'm back up to 8. If it's still 7.2, but I'm getting a lot of coral growth. So do you know what I've just done? Like a muppet. As you can, has anyone noticed what I've done here? This is KH. So if it's gone like that, what have I done? Who knows? Used RO water instead of salt water. So that's one test down the Swanee. That again. This time use salt water. What a muppet I am. Well, 10 mil of this time salt water. Everyone in the chat, get chatting. There's 26 people. The chat's going really slow. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Melanie. If we didn't see your names already, I'm sorry. Just going to make sure this Hannah, that bubble. You see, with a Hannah, you've got to make sure the bubble is to the line. Not the water. The bubble has got to be to the line, the bottom of the bubble. Well, mine's not. It's about a drop or two off. You get the meniscus line, is that what they call it? KH 8.17. Method, what are you using to test your KH to get 1.7? .2. TMG's in the house.
What's going on, mate?
All right, mate. It's all good, all good. Test Tuesday. It's all good on Test Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm trying to head home fast right now.
It's the Hannah, but it reads in parts per million. That's why then. You at work, TMG?
Yeah, I left work already. I'm headed home.
Oh, TMG's been time for Test Tuesday. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my Test Tuesday. Rushing home to do Test Tuesday, man.
What I've just done there, I calibrated my alkalinity and then put it back in to check it, and it read 0, so I was just double checking, and it actually worked right. So tank settling down, holding 8.1. All good, all good. So now let's do mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Nick. Nick's in. So let's get this to 10 mil and press. So let's do this. This is a live one of me. 7.7. So I upped it a mil over the week. So it's gone up, what, 0.5 over the week. So I'll leave that till next week, see where we're at next week. We stabilised at 7.7, that'll do me. Remember from the last Wednesday, no, since usually test on Wednesday at 8. But I'm not being funny, Ryan, but this is test Tuesday. Why test on Wednesday when you can test on Tuesday?
Exactly.
So, Ryan, next week, test on Tuesday, don't test on Wednesday. So now, phosphorus. I'll do the phosphorus test now.
Ooh,
Michael, you're home already?
Test Tuesday. Yeah, I'm home.
Oh, look at Michael's here for test Tuesday.
Killed it today.
In it.
What's happening, CMG?
Trying to get home to see why the hell my pH won't rise. I'm thinking my tank hit a growth spurt, and I just pulled a ton of alk because I kind of stopped testing alk like a little more than a week.
Why did you stop adding alk? Was your alk high?
No. I stopped testing it.
How can you stop testing it when test Tuesday?
Because it was 7.5. It was 7.56 every dang day.
That's the thing. This is the problem, and you know, I'm talking from experience here. I've done the exact same thing. It's this every day. It's this every day. What's the point in testing? That day that you don't test,
Yeah,
the pants get pulled right down.
No, I looked at my Apex. My pH is like, it does these spikes. So I like on the hour, so I know the doser is going off. So the pH spikes up by like, 0.1, and then it goes straight back down. And then it spikes by 0.1 and goes straight back down to 8. And normally I'm at like, above 2, about 8.26, and now my tank is at like 8.08. So I'm like, I know my alk it has to be off, Like something.
All this reliance on technology, and all I've
got. No, but I mean, it's good to know. It's good that I could like look at that and kind of have an idea something's off.
So I've just opened my phosphorus packet here, right? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't look pure white. Where usually it looks pure white.
Does it look a bit brown?
I don't think
it's more like a chalky color.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Usually, I know I've had a few of these that have been actually bad. When I've opened them and you've noticed it's not powdery, it's more coarse.
Right. KH. So I changed my dose last week. I was originally dosing 6 milliliters a day from all of the bottles of this is crap. I can't even see the things. I was originally dosing 6 mils. So I've upped it to 8. Because obviously I've got a lot more coral now and a lot of things changed. Obviously as well, I've also changed my lights this week, but that was only yesterday, so that shouldn't even be a factor. But I've changed my lights now as well, so I've just got home and I can actually see my tank. My lights are on. It's amazing. Look, you can see the reflection just now. I've not seen my tank for weeks.
What did you do? Raise the intensity or lower the intensity?
Change the lights completely. I'm not running the focus ones anymore.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
No, it's all. I've gone back to Kello at the moment, to be honest.
What are the Kellogg's the knockoff of again?
Kessel.
Okay. How many of those are you running now? Like 6?
Well, I'm running the AE200, which is the equivalent to the. Have you heard of the Cobalt Sea Ray?
No.
Well, it's basically Cobalt Sea Ray. So I'm running one of those in the middle, and then my old lights, which I've had for like 2 years now, my AO 100 lights, which look like the Kessels. I'm running those either side. Can't follow them. I've had What? No, not Jabo. Kello.
Oh, okay. I think that's the same code that Jabo uses for their Kello.
I've been using Kello now for flipping years and years. Can't fault him. And that shimmer that you get from Dense Matrix, whether it's Kessel or whatever, it's like I forgot all about it until I put it back on, and I'm looking at it now. It's like, oh, I love that shimmer. So what? I better get my notebook out.
I tell you what, to me, that doesn't look. I might have to do this again, you know.
This timesheet. Sorry.
I knew I had a dodgy one. Look at that.
Why we made you mess up?
To me, this isn't right, this. I'll see what it comes up at. If it comes up what I think it should be, it's right, but to me, this looks like a dodgy pouch. I'm doing P04 now.
Alkalinity last time was 7, bang on. So what we at now? Should be higher than 7, but I'll only put in what it originally was. So let's punch it down to 6.
I thought it was 6.7, wasn't it?
Oh shit! I mean sugar. Sorry.
Yeah, P04 or phosphorus, whichever you want to call it. If you're using
What color does? Oh, I think I've just messed up. What color does the pH turn to?
pH.
pH.
Oh, Michael, look, I buggered up. So you look at that. I used our raw water for one, and I forgot to put that water instead of salt. So it should turn like a greeny color. If it turns yellow or orangey yellow, that's our raw water.
I've just messed up the pH test.
Yep, I did it first time round, so we're all good.
Well, let's start again. We're off to a good start, kids. We're off to a good start. I'm messing
Michael,
up
I can't
tests,
believe you're
Paul.
only dosing 8 mils, man.
I can't believe I'm only dosing 8 mils for what I've got in there.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, it's 7 times as strong, so it's like 8 times 7.
What are you dosing? How many mils are you dosing?
Me?
I dose
No,
the
Paul.
ionic.
No, Paul. How many mils are you dosing, Paul?
10. So it's basically like 70 mil of normal kH.
Yeah, but how many mils are you dosing?
10.
So you're obviously you've got corals that are actually growing in your tank, whereas my corals have only just started growing. I can't even see these measurements.
Yeah, your corals are just existing.
No, they're not existing now. They're actually growing, but up until recently, they were just existing. No, you're right. They were. It was just like there wasn't growing, but now like they're having growth spurts. So it's one of those now where stuff's starting to change. I had a stall for a while just because of all of the ups and downs. Like with the Refugium going sexual, you know what I mean? That didn't help and stuff like that. And then recently, my lights got stuck on a crap profile, and the app wouldn't work, so I couldn't change the profile. So that's why I've changed the lights. It needs updating or something, so I'm just waiting for the company to get back to me to talk me through updating it. But until then, obviously, I can't run it on a crap profile, so I'm just gonna go back to Kello. But to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna go back to the focus ones because I forgot about the shimmer. The shimmer, like I couldn't. When it's like getting a tattoo. When you get a tattoo after the fact, it's like, oh yeah, this tattoo is amazing. Wow, I'm so glad I got a tattoo. And you forget all about the pain. And then you're like, I'm going to get another tattoo. And then it's like, oh, the pain. But then after the tattoo, it's like, yeah, look at this tattoo. And that's what the lights were like. I completely forgot how good Dense Matrix was. Dense Matrix LEDs, how amazing the shimmer is.
There's a question here. Melanie Simpson, I dose 7.5 mil a day in a nano. Can that be right? The thing is, Melanie, what you need to understand, it depends what you use. If you're just using a calc where it's just a calc, what we're using is 7 times as strong as a normal calc. So every 1 mil that we dose is 7 mil. So when I say I'm dosing 10, really I'm dosing 70 mil. So it's like Michael, he's dosing 8, so then you've got 8 times 7. I'm not going to do the maths because I'm not that good.
My KH has fallen. Shit, Sugar Reef. I can't stop swearing. Sorry. It was a 5. 6. So what's that? 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. 6.7 again. It's back down to 6.7.
So it's positive was 6.7 last week.
No, it was 7. I wrote it down. It was 7 last week because it was 6. It's always been 6.7, but it went up to 7 because when I was recalibrating the doser, I just threw everything in. You know what I mean? When I was calibrating, I just pumped it into the tank rather than throwing it away or trying to put it back in the bottle.
See, that says 40, it's 42 on my phosphorus, right? I'm going to redo that now because I said the powder was a bit dodgy. And I know it's not that high. Can't be that high. I know it can't be that high. What is 42, Michael?
Don't know.
Let's get the calculator on.
You don't need to get a calculator, I'll tell you. What did you say?
0.12. 0.12. Yeah.
42 is, yeah. 0.12.
So we're going to do this again because when I opened it, I told you straight away that the powder seemed a bit dodgy and thick. So that could be a false result. So I'm going to do that again.
Right. Do you know, to be honest, I'm going to do my KH again as well.
We're all at it today. We're all at it today.
I'm just going to be sure because I don't know. I wasn't, because when I've just looked at the thingy, the pink's gone back to blue. So I'm just going to do it again.
What everyone needs to realise, and all, if you think you've done a test wrong, always start again. Always start again. Because one drop makes a big, big difference in everything. And if you think, if you're using some of the Hannah tests and you got the powders in there, like me, I opened it and I knew it didn't look right. You'll get used to what the powder looks like, and if you think the powder doesn't look right, like I tested it just to see, but we're going to find out now. If it's the same, I was wrong, but I don't think it's going to be right. Let's give this a wash out.
There you go. Oh yeah.
It's got cheese and sour cream.
Fajitas, baby.
And sour cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the life. I like this, getting home from work early. My tea just gets handed to me. It's amazing. Why is the title of this stream Reef Community Worldwide Live Stream?
Oh, because I must have changed it.
Change it.
I'll change it in a minute. I'll change it. I must have fucked up.
Right. KH. Let's do my KH again.
Let's get it changed quickly.
Are you testing DC?
Does it work?
I'm not testing right now.
Yeah, work.
Yeah, I'm at work right now.
All right.
Another hour. Just hanging out with you guys.
What did I say? It was 6.7. So what was that? 6.7, which is 5.56. Friggin' microphones in a way. I can't do it. I'm trying to do it and flipping position my arm around the microphone.
Right, I'm back. Yeah, right, so it should be now. Reef Community Test Tuesday. There you go. So where was it? I was cleaning my violet, wasn't I?
See, that's 5 this time. What's that? Oh, mate, I think I'm going to have to do this a third time. Now it's saying 7.7. Piss off. All right. Third time's the charm. Needs a good rinse. How could it say 6.7 and then 7.7? Give it a good rinse. So what's everybody else's test results then? PO4 0.25. Ooh, PJ Goblin. It's up there, son. That's up there, isn't it? Who else have we got? Cave On. Ooh, nice name. Cave On. I like that name.
I just realised this is where I might have buggered up because
0.9. Nice. I've been 0.09.
Might bug it up here, you know.
You not Pepsi?
I took water out of my tank, put it into a cup, and I'm using that water. And I'm using that water, and just in case that water's tainted there, I've actually out of my system, and I just dosed Reefers, Reef Rides.
Right.
Hello, CJ.
Last time I'm doing it. Last time I'm doing it.
Hey, Yvonne.
Right.
Hello.
1, 2 drops. 2 drops.
Does Aqua Depot sell Hannah?
Right.
Michael.
Are we ready? Third time's the charm.
Michael.
What?
Does Aqua Depot sell Hannah?
Reagents?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you motherfucker. Pardon the French. I just opened it and poured the powder everywhere.
Lloyd Williams says no. Lloyd, I think he's from the area. I've met Lloyd. Ooh, Paul.
What? Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Nick's just run a super chat. Nicholas, thank you very much.
Right.
That's going to buy me some new Hannah test kits. I'm going through these like no tomorrow. So let's check this phosphorus again. Yeah, Nick, thank you very much. Nick should be testing his tank.
He'll get a false positive, flipping. It looks like a jungle in his tank.
He said he's doing a planted tank.
Saltwater planted tank. He's copying me.
Make sure I get all this powder in from the Hannah thing.
Come on. That's the one. That's the drop.
Cheers.
Right, that's got to be right because I proper took my time with that one. There you go. Right. Exactly the same as the first one, which is 5.6, which is 6.7. Yeah. So we're back to 6.7 again.
Yeah.
So now I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on it because I've upped my dose. So if I've upped my dose and it's come down.
He's just consuming.
Yeah. Oh, shizzle. Aaron's aquarium's got a tank that's growing.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Aussie. Who said start nitrate test?
He's jumping the gun, innit? Jumping the gun. I don't even know what we're up to.
Michael's behind, but he can catch up quick.
What I don't know. What order are we doing it in?
I've done it right. Phosphates now, Michael. Or phosphorus.
Have you done nitrates already?
No. That takes me too frigging long, so I'll wait for that one.
So you've done KH and phosphates?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be phosphate checks. I'm doing that again now.
Right, phosphates. Oh, I need my pen. Oh, no, my pen. Oh, I've got a
pen. Right, so phosphorus back in, press it. 3 minutes. I'm not doing no. In fact, while I'm doing that, I'm going to do my pH while that's doing it. I never check pH, but I'm going to do it. Have you got a pH test, Michael?
I've got a pH probe in my tank, and
yeah, so you can just read that out, can't you?
Yeah.
So let's do this pH because I never do pH.
Right. So my first test was KH, and my result was 6.7.
Hangouts ain't working. TNG, if you put your email in, let me email you the link because it might just be the link. It's shite. Let's put about 4 different links in. Yeah. It says it's not working. No one's in fact, he's still there. He's still in there, TMG, for some reason.
He's not. He's only on my screen. It's just oh, where is my screen?
Yeah, on mine. I've got you.
Oh yeah, he is, yeah. TMG still there. But you know, he's there, but on the actual Google Hangout. You know, the YouTube feed. He's not. That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Anyway, sack TMG. It's phosphate time.
Yeah, phosphates.
Right, phosphates. What have I just done with the little...
I've got 1 minute 40 for that. While I'm doing that, 3 drops of this. 1, 2, 3. That's the pH.
Can you kick him out? Oh no! If you kick him out, he can't come back in, can he?
You can't come back in, no. What you need to do, you need to sign back in on the same phone that you used to sign in this one, and it kicks it back into this one. It did it with me yesterday. Won't let me do it. Oh, I'll sign into another device first. Right. So my pH is here. Right now, what people need to realise, I've got my pH here, Michael, and I'm under allergen light. That'll give you a false reading.
How do you spell halogen?
With an H. That's why I said halogen, not allergen.
No, you didn't. You said allergen. Listen to your YouTube channel back.
I've made it so you can't rewind it. Only on Test Tuesday I'll do that, by the way. Because people last week, Michael, was doing like phosphate when we was on the last test.
Oh, because they was behind.
Yeah. 8.2 pH.
Yeah, that is so weird. Why am I?
Oh, he made it back in.
Yeah, I use a different. I use my my lurking handle.
Right, kick him out again, Paul.
That's how you know he's still there. He's got 2 accounts on there, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh man, yo, look at these sweepers.
I've just found out where that other dislike comes from. Then.
Yeah.
Can't get TMG out. He's a proper Englishman.
He is a proper Englishman. All right, mate.
Look at them sweepers, man.
There you go, Michael. Look at that.
What am I looking at? Hold on. 19.
I told you
that 40 a minute ago.
Yeah, well, that's what I told you. You know, when I opened the packet and straight away I said there's something wrong with that. You know, the powder. It looks yellowy.
Right, let me open one. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them left.
That's what I've got. 8
Test Tuesdays, 8 weeks.
Yeah, Michael, look.
But I always mess up phosphate, so it's more like 4 weeks.
The camera.
What I'm looking at? Have you got 8 as well?
Oh,
3.
I've just used 2 today, so. So I've got 19. So let's do 19. 19.
Aussie phosphates equals 0-ish. Oh, you don't want 0 phosphates. On the knives. It's
0.05, Michael.
What?
The phosphate.
0.05.
Yeah. So from the first test Tuesday, so we'll go back 4 weeks. It was 0.09, then it was 0.08, then it was 0.07, and now it's 0.05.
So it's definitely going down. Then isn't it? You're gonna. The thing is now, what you're gonna have to be careful is because it's continuously going down.
Yeah.
So obviously you're gonna have to bottom it out at some point. So you're gonna have to take some Chato out.
Thing is, and all, I'm actually pumping shed loads of food in at the minute. You know, coral food.
Well, the big question is, now that my Chato's in there and my Chato's starting to grow, is that affecting my phosphates? Because last week my phosphates were at 0.09. The week before they were at 0.09. The week before that they were at 0.05. But on the 0.09s, that's when I'd added the Chato, the new Chato. So I'm very curious to
look at there he is, TMG with test kits. Get tested.
I love it.
Well, I
don't think TMG's ever tested it yet. Is he on test Tuesday? Oh crap! On test Tuesday.
You gotta save the best track for last, man. All right, let's see if anything's gonna die today.
Right, are we ready? Phosphates.
Yep. What I'm going to do, Michael, I'm going to make sure you do it for the 3 minutes, Michael. Don't just press it.
I'm not going to.
You know what? It'd be handy to do that. You know, to just press it and then wait the 3 minutes, see what happens.
I used to always just press it and just take the result after I just pressed it. But since I started doing this and everybody whinged at me for doing it, I just do the timer now.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, mate.
Paul, weren't we supposed to have a race to see how fast IM versus a HANA alkalinity.
Oh, what was that on?
No, we were supposed to have a race to see what's faster, me and the Salifert versus you and your HANA alkalinity.
Yeah, we was.
Let's do it.
Want to do it?
We've just hammered all of our flipping reagents because we've done our tests 8 times.
I've just done 2 tests. He's going to make me do another one.
Huh?
LOSYT.
Super Yellow Tang's in the house. What's happening?
I'm having a fag break while Michael finishes his phosphorus tester. And then we'll do what should we do next? Should we do magnesium next?
Yeah, why not? Nobody ever does magnesium.
Yep. So everyone, if you start your magnesium test now, I don't like magnesium test.
It's just the same as the calcium test.
No, I like it. It don't bother me as much now. But I think what it is, because there's not a lot of water in it. You know, you're only using 2 mil.
Yeah.
So that 1 drop, sometimes, you know, when you're pressing your syringe, you get 2 drops. So you're like, you think, crap. If you do that without a small bit of water, it changes straight away. So you don't know if it's that 1 drop before or the 1 drop after.
Oh, no, not magnesium, nitrates. If you're going to do phosphates, you got to do nitrates.
Right, nitrates next then. So everyone, cancel the mag. We do it. Tim, stop cheating.
Tim's tank's parameters so far, his pH is 8.34. Woo! His temperature is, I don't even know what that means, so I don't care. PO4 is 0. Oh. Alkalinity is 9.6. Woo!
Is it stable at 9.6 though?
Oh yeah. Calcium is 410. Woo! Magnesium is 1350. Woo! And nitrates are 10. Yeah.
But nitrates are 10, but it's got no phosphates.
Yeah, so you need phosphates. Yeah, because it's 14-1 in it, so we should have some phosphates in there. How are you getting your phosphates down, Tim's tanks? What are you using to get your phosphates down? Because if you're using something like Roaphos or GFO, something like that, it's knocking you out of balance. So reduce it. Reduce it.
It's easy enough. It's like Tim, what you're saying there. You got a stable tank. You may think it's stable, but one little slip and it's not going to be stable.
Running the knife edge, son.
I gotta redo this out tests.
Welcome to our world, kid.
I've done it twice. Michael's done it 3 times. You got to do it again. The pressure of the live stream. That's what we'll blame it on. Eyes are on you. That's what we're doing now. Nitrates.
Nitrates now. 1 mil.
That's clean vinyl.
1 mil, and then we add 4 druplets because I'm reading the wrong instructions. Druples. 4 druples.
Droplets.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I messed up on the droplets on the elk.
Could have raced you.
1.
And then
2,
we need 1 level spoon.
4.
Should remember this better. Drupals, see? K Reef's got it. Drupals.
All right, boom. Now for the reagent.
Now for 1 mil, salt water.
Oh, my phosphates look like they've gone up.
Did you just feed?
Phosphates are 54.
Jeez.
0.17. No, not 54.
Oh.
Not 54. No, they've gone up though. Where's my pen? So phosphates, what did I say? 54, which is 0.17.
I'm missing my nitrate card.
I've got one here.
Yeah, but I'm using that one.
Oh, to match it up. Oh, right. Let's have a look what this is saying. Oh, it looks low. Oh, I've not even turned the light on. See, this is the thing as well. Always make sure you're testing in the same light. Forgot to turn the light on.
I tested darkness. What's
You've always got to be different to wanky TMG, do you know what I mean? I say the grass is green, you say the grass is orange.
What's 0.55 on a Salifert alkalinity?
0.55?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Hold on.
Oh, Salifert alkalinity.
Yeah.
0.55. I've just that's like that's lower than mine.
Is it?
Salifert alkalinity. 0.55.
I'm gonna just put in my Apex. Converts it for me.
0.55 is same as mine. 6.7. Well, 6. It's between 6.8, 6.9. It's not 7 though.
No, it's not. It's 7.2 DKH.
What is point what? 5.5.
Yeah, 0.55.
No, it's not. 0.56. According to the instructions that I have in my hand, 0.56 is 6.7. So if yours is 0.55, it's probably 6.8. 6.8.
Hold on, let me actually grab the sheet because I normally just type it into the Apex.
Apex. Bloody 25 still.
Bear with it. You'll get there.
Okay, so 0.55 is between 6.7 and 7 DKH.
I just said that.
But so why is the Apex reading it differently?
Apex is pants, that's why.
That was my conscious speaking. that little devil on my shoulder. Right, so nitrates 25. They're not moving, so they're a little bit higher than what I'd like them to be, but they're stable, so can't complain. What's this? Nitrate. And it's time for a break because I'm hungry. Blinky Fish is in. Woo! Hi, Blinky Fish.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
I need to get me 9 minutes. 9-minute timer.
9 minutes?
Yeah, it's the purple pond, isn't it?
Oh. 9 minutes? What are you waiting 9 minutes for?
The nitrate.
9 minutes? It's only 3 for Salifert.
No, yeah, for Red Sea it's 9 minutes.
For
but
who?
You know within the first 2 minutes what it's gonna be.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so see now this is bothering me. The fact that my Apex has been calculating my alkalinity wrong.
Don't want to say I told you so, but
no, I'm still gonna use it whatever number it says.
Hey, Lisa.
Right.
Yeah, so
break time. It's time for some chicken fajitas.
Fajitas.
PJ Goblin 20 nitrate 20. Chato died on me again.
Who said that? PJ Goblin.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bump up.
Hey, Reef spent €2,000 ordering stuff. Oh my god!
All right.
You won't get much out of $2,000.
With what?
What?
What are you talking about?
2,000 won't get you much in this hobby.
Oh. It'll get me a lot.
Right, leave that in there.
that clicking?
Just bumping up my doser.
All right.
So that was, what was that? That was alkalinity. So bump up the calcium.
Kay Reef said, Michael, my girlfriend is happy. Yeah, I bet she is. Are you sleeping in the shed tonight? Sleeping in the shed with all your new purchases. What's that black light? Is that a Chato light?
This? Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen a black one before.
These are black ones on Amazon.
That's what she said.
High five.
All right. I'm going to bump up the calc wasser as well.
What I was going to say to you, I've ordered a Refugium light. I'm going back to pink. I hate them, but it's what it is.
Wait, look what it did. Look what it did to my skimmer. It's completely black. I don't even clean it. Completely black.
I've ordered a little unit. I don't think the unit's any big. It's not much bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's only like a small compact unit. It doesn't have any fans. It's all heat sinked, but it's got UV and it's got infrared. It's only got 2 chips, so it's only got 2 of each. But the spectrum and everything, when I was looking at it, seemed a lot better than most of the other ones. So I thought I'll go with that one, and it's only a small unit. It's only 20 quid, so if I need to, I can get to.
Trying to think, should I bump up the
low power consumption as well?
Should I bump up the
look at that! Hey. Look at that sump, you scruff! It looks like you've been chasing the white dragon all weekend.
Dude, it is disgusting. It is.
Hey, look, you look like you've literally just been flipping. You've been having a good weekend with your tank. One for me, one for you.
This is where it counts.
Kay Reef said he's not going to be sleeping in the shed. He's on the sofa. She still loves you, mate. If you're on the sofa, she still loves you.
Well, that's running. I'm going to start with magnesium.
Yeah, I'm done testing for the day.
Had enough now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to grab a drink and then I'll do my mag.
Where's my coffee? I had a coffee. I did have a coffee somewhere.
How do you drink coffee at this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 8. 100%.
5 drops of this.
And I got the gyre. I mean the J-Bo gyre, 100%. Just ripping.
Five drops of that. 1 scoop of this. I'll have to find that bloody little card.
I need a tripod.
Michael, he wants you.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So let's do this mag.
Hey, Paul, how many people have you got lined up going to Aqua Expo now?
I reckon we're looking at between 150 and 200 up to at least.
Right. I know
at least
Melissa was talking about coming. It's in the chat. I think she's still there somewhere.
That's at least.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
I've took the Focus 1s down and I've put the AE 200 up.
About time.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant light, you know. I've just been messing about with the app. The app's really, really intuitive, really good app.
Right.
Also, as well, it's very bright. Very, very. I've not done a PAR test yet, but say, for example, don't know if I'm going to be able to show you on the camera, but Let me just turn
That's
my.
blue. That's blue. That's blue.
It connects via. It connects via like the home Wi-Fi as well, which is good.
Well, does it
you
work
can
on
do it
Android?
direct. And it works on Android.
And
it works on Android.
1320.
Hallelujah.
1320 magnesium.
1320, a little bit low.
Yo, Michael, look at this.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one of my new pieces. Where is it?
1320 magnesium. What was with magnesium last week? I was about to say, isn't it? I need to start writing this shit down.
Get an
Oh,
Apex.
Michael, you know the MaxSpec recurve?
I love that light.
Fuck, shit fell over.
There's a competitor on the market, or just about to come on the market.
What does it bend like the recurve?
It's like 3 LED pads. So the one that goes above the tank, and then one either side on a hinge flap like the recurve, where the recurve is just a strip. This is like a full pad. So looks quite nice.
I'm on the phone with someone here. Looks like they've been dosing potassium and iodine without testing.
Well, blind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blind
like
dosing.
a lot?
Looks like they've been iodine and potassium. Looks like they've been blind dosing it. His corals are going brown. And looks like they're getting a bit of algae on them, so dying.
Oh, not good, not good, not good.
These freaking fish keep knocking shit over.
CMG.
Yeah.
When your NO3 looks like that, but slight pink. See that slight pink tinge, but not.
Yeah.
It's an high range one. So let's have a look. Well, we've got 19 seconds left. It's not going to go any worse than that, is it? That's light, that, you know.
Fucking A. Yo, dude, these fishes are killing me, man. I'm about to get rid of them. They knocked over one of my hammers.
0.51.
I can't even get this frag.
That's my 9 minutes up. So 0.54 is 8. The nitrates are 8.
Good. Paul, I can't get a frag.
A frag or what?
They knocked off one of my little frags a milli, and it's like
down here. Trust me. It happens to me daily.
Oh, man, I'm going to kill these bloody tangs.
Daily. In fact, I've got a frag that I'm taking down for Woody. And that's been knocked over and right behind the back already.
You know what? It's going to stay where it is. Then they knock this over, the hammer. My golden hammer. Wait, where's the camera? There you go.
Nitrates, Melanie, nitrates, 4 parts per million. See, mine are 0.8. So since this Chato's been in, since I've changed my sump, my tank's it's never been better. Result-wise, it's never been better.
Never, ever, 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 ever been better, Paul.
No.
Ever?
The result-wise, no. Not the way they're dropping. No. The amount I'm feeding. Do you know what the amount I'm feeding, though, Nick?
Yeah.
Because what I'm doing now, I'm putting rotifers in, easy reef stuff, aminos, and a block of food.
Right.
All at the same time. And they're getting algae. They're eating the algae. And it's not going down. It's still dropping.
Right.
So
that's what I was saying before. We were saying about nutritionalizing. And you got to drop it, get it growing, then nutritionalize so that the uptake with its growth and everything else, its expenditure of the energy, extending its polyps and all that, is then going to utilize all that food. So then, even though you're nutritionalizing, the coral's using it up. So you're not having waste.
Yeah.
You still got the Miracle Mud online? You still using that?
Yeah, but it's in a tub in the sump.
Right.
I had
You swapped
in
it
fact,
out.
Lengths I texted me the other day.
Right.
I'll tell you what it said.
Thanks, I text me the other day.
Oh, is it?
I'll tell you what he said. Stop sending me those pictures.
It's going to be like Langside talked to me, or he talked to me for like 25 minutes. Yeah, but he talked to me for 29 minutes.
No, he doesn't even talk.
I talked to Langside and my Paletta.
Well, this was the message. So this is how you can get. Paul, how are you? Did Mike get in contact with you? Sorry, that's Mike Paletta, people.
You friggin' name dropping knob.
Can you send me this video? I have to do a short video of growth. So you wanted a video.
So he only wants you for your tank.
Paul's getting tank raped.
You're getting tank molested off one side. Hey, that's an achievement.
You do realise I've got the ban button and mute button here, don't you?
Well, you say what?
I've got the ban button and mute button. Who's Ray?
Hey, don't pick on me just because flipping your life's just being described by a legend.
Yeah, Langside, he said he wants to introduce me to Ray, the master importer in China.
You're going to get teamed.
Yeah.
Tank teamed. Tank teamed. Right, anyway.
I'm sorry.
Does that mean that Cruz and Leng are now tag teaming Paul?
Yep.
Paul's getting tag team reframed.
He's getting tank teamed. No more. High five. You're in.
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is jealousy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is jealousy at its worst. Michael's jealous that he's not getting tag team.
There's no jealousy here at all. None at all.
Leng loves me.
Leng loves me more. Right, anyway.
First.
Right.
Leng loves you long time.
Oh, that just went racist. That just went racist. If you wasn't Chinese already, that'd be right, really racist. But, do you know what I mean? You had to take it there, didn't you? Do you know what I mean?
Anyway, let's get to the point. This is a Reef channel.
Oh, sorry, Paul. Sorry, Paul.
Lady boy tag team.
Leng loves your Reef long time. Yo, you're stupid, bro.
Hey, listen, TMG. You're gonna float in our circles. You gotta run with the bulls.
Oh, Tim G, you've seen nothing yet, man.
This is tame because it's Test Tuesday. You want to hear what we're like flipping when we're not in the limelight?
Hey, Tim G, you going to Magna in September?
Only if you're paying.
Oh, are you not going?
Nah.
He's not now because you're racist.
Stupid.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to see what kind of millie this is.
So, people, I am doing the calcium now. So I'll be back in like half an hour when I finished it. I've just come in, mate.
What was it?
13:20.
13:20.
Yeah. 13.
If you walk into it and nudging like that, that's how I walk into every single time.
Not you.
He thinks he's an arm.
Something to knock him out.
Yeah,
Fight.
I'm
Theo.
glad you're always talking to your bloody fish friend.
Theo, you know the script. Whatever you do to him, I'll do to you.
Twice as hard.
Right?
Yeah. Great calcium 500.
Older brother picking on his younger brother.
What happened?
Older brother picking on his younger brother. thinks he's clever. So what happens is whatever he does to his younger brother, I do to him. If he's gonna pick on people smaller than him, I'm gonna pick on people smaller than me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, how do you kill Pasillopora, man? This thing is just like
lemon juice. Lemon juice.
Just take it off, throw it in the bin, or give it me.
I can't.
I
can't take it off.
What was my magnesium last time? The magnesium last time was 1410. So that was 0.6, so I can dose him quite a lot.
Right. That's done. This is the one test I ate more than any test out of all of them, the calcium Hannah test.
Oh, I won't do it, mate. Oh, I'm gonna give mine away at Aqua Expo.
Let me get it.
Yeah, that's I forgot to say that, Paul. I'm gonna give mine away at Aqua Expo.
You hate it that much?
I just can't bring myself to it's just that little bit too much effort for me. Oh, you flipping I hate that. I hate that. Do you know when you get a little bit too frivolous with your shake and the water comes out?
Oh, what happened there, Michael?
Got to start all over again.
What happened, Michael?
You're proper being a nut.
Tell you what, I seriously think he's on something.
I do, me. I honestly think he's flipping. He's in his little. Do you know what it is? He's been in
my
that
little office, locked up
that unit all this time on his own, fermenting. He's turning into the Joker. Just just proper. His head's pickling.
I tell you what, I've been drinking a load of coconut water. I don't know if it's that.
Coconut water is good.
Is it? Yeah, I know it's supposed to be good for you, but I think I've OD'd on it.
What?
Do you know what I was just about to say then? Which was stupid. You can't OD on nature, but flipping all of the bloody drugs and like
opium?
I was going to say, yeah. And then I just thought to myself, nope, that's wrong.
Opium is the true flower power.
Well, we don't condone that stuff on this channel, do we?
No,
we don't.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, good point.
Stick with corals. It'll kill you quicker. Mike's favorite shake
is the Harlem Shake.
Frivolous.
The Harlem Shake. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I did one.
Did you?
Yeah. Still got a video. Not showing it, so you can't piss off.
2, 3, 4.
Right. Calcium in the Hannah. Let's see if it reads well. Here we go. Oh,
437.
437.
You know what? I'm positive it was 437 last week. At the rewind.
It proper sounds like Dick Van Dyke, doesn't it?
Hello there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mary Poppins.
He had the worst Cockney accent going. In fact, Woody.
Is he still there, Woody? Oh, he is there.
Woody's always here.
Away.
Woody's always here. Woody. Money boy.
Mother.
In time.
Right.
What happened, Michael?
TMG.
Still here again?
I reckon TMG's got a good Cockney accent.
Go on, then, let's hear it.
Wait, what happened?
No, that was terrible.
What you mean I got a terrible accent, innit?
Yeah, there's touches of brilliance there, and it just goes to shit.
It sounded like Mad Dog.
At the end of the day, to do a proper London accent nowadays, all you got to do is throw in it on the end and you've nailed it.
In it.
Oh, no, you got to put in it and blood. In it and blood.
That's what my cousin always used to say.
In it, bruv.
In it, bruv.
Yeah, bruv and in it.
BRUV, bruv.
You got to have the blood in it.
Yeah.
What's up, blood?
Wagwan blood.
Wagwan blood. Wait, so none of you guys are from Brixton?
No.
Oh, Brixton.
Woody's not from Brixton. Woody's got a barrier around his. It's called Buckingham Palace Gates.
Yeah,
Do they keep marine
that's
fishing?
where-
This
that's
is
where
the
my
last
family
time I'm doing the magnesium one. Last time. Third time now. It seems to be every single time I do Test Tuesday, I always do magnesium 3 times.
Third
Yeah.
time is the charm, innit?
Woody, have you got your suit for next Saturday?
Saturday.
Say again, mate.
You got your suit for next Saturday?
Yeah. Sorted.
Oh, yeah. He's at the wedding, isn't he?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Don't get too bladdered though, because flipping this Saturday coming.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't matter. I get as drunk as you want. Reef Aqua Expo's not till the week after.
Yeah, I've got a week to recover.
If anyone wants to know what
you're gonna have to have half shandies.
Yeah. If anybody know what wedding he's going to, it's the Prince Harry's wedding. That's where Woody's going.
I'll be on the champagne. Right, let me just. I've got a phone call. 2 seconds.
No worries. Seymour's ringing him.
No, it's not. It's the Secret Service telling him to shut up talking about the royal wedding on the live stream.
Yeah. But he has to show up 8 hours in advance.
Yep.
Have you spoke to?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do anything. He's royalty.
Yeah. Have you spoke to Ryan in the last few days?
I spoke to Ryan. No, I'm going to ring him tomorrow. Though. Need to speak to him.
Just make sure that he stocks up.
I've already spoke to him about that.
And yeah.
Yeah. He says sweet. Should have plenty of corals and fish and everything else in there. Nick's building him some tanks, so there's going to be some more displays in there. Should be plenty to do.
Yeah, but the freshwater tanks, these ones we're doing, not saltwater.
Yeah, but he's already got like one. He's got one saltwater tank that's the size of the moon.
He's got. I don't know if I should tell. He's got another nice piece of kit going in as well.
No, don't say anything.
No, I'll let people see that one.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, he's there in the aquarium commercial time. On the 27th of May, which is not this Sunday, it's the Sunday after, Aqua Expo 2018 will be opening its doors. We are currently, this is the second year for Aqua Expo, and we're expecting quite a big turnout. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We have got hundreds of pounds worth of prizes to give away in the raffle. We've got LED lights, multiple LED lights. We've got reactors. Corals, reactors. We've got what else have we got? I'm having a look around. What have I got in here?
Frag racks.
We've got fish food. We've got. Go on, carry on. What else have we got? We've got loads of stuff in it.
RFGs,
Senais, RFGs, RFGs, Biohome. All this stuff. We've got loads and loads of stuff to give away in the raffle. There's going to be 10% discount on. I failed. 10% discount. Oh, we're blue. Sorry. Commercial over. We're blue.
Oh, Smiths.
0.8. 1380. Oh, we've gone down. Magnesium's gone down. I'm going to do the commercial properly again in a minute. Just 1380 for mag. Have we only done 4 tests? Have I only done 4 tests? Right.
You've done KH, calcium. No, you've done KH, phosphorus, nitrates. Your pH reading you can get off your meter. You're doing your magnesium. You just done your magnesium. It's 5. Yeah, so you've done 4 plus your pH is 5. Now you need to do your calcium.
I can't see because I've got the boards on. I'll have to take the board off to see what my pH is. Reef and Madness is in the house, and apparently everyone's too engrossed in testing to say hi. Yes, we was.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I was actually. Yeah.
Hi, Reef and Madness. Right, back to the commercial. Let me share my screen. I've just got a notification now to say Reef Community Worldwide's live. Where's my screen? How do I share my screen? There you go. You pin me?
Yep.
Right. So there we go. Aqua Expo 2018 is going to be opening the doors on the 27th of May. The doors open at 10 a.m. and they close at 4 p.m. In that period of time, we've got all sorts of stuff happening. Loads of stuff. We've got demos. We've got talks. We've got raffles. We've got loads and loads of stuff going on. It's going to be a really, really busy, fun day. As you can see on screen right now, we've got 15% off livestock, which includes fish and corals. If you're a freshwater guy, that also includes like plants and stuff like that. So you're going to get 15% off that. And these are 10% off dry goods. So if you want to come down and get yourself a Triton ICP test kit, for example, you can get 10% off that. There's also up for grabs a £200 livestock voucher, which will be in the raffle for you to be able to spend at Aqua Depot. We've got loads and loads of stuff to give away. We've got joining us on the day as well, George Farmer, who is a UK aquascaper. He's also a fellow YouTuber. He is going to be doing a aquascaping demo on the day. He's also going to be doing a bit of a talk. Now, this is a freshwater aquascaping demo, but you can take away quite a bit from it understanding aquascaping, because as saltwater people, aquascaping tends to be a bit of a second thought. So, you know, it'll be good to watch. Now, I'm also considering doing a talk as well on filtration in, well, just filtration in general, which will include saltwater and freshwater. So I'm looking at doing that potentially. Not sure yet. Probably will. Just depends on how busy we are. There'll also be a few things for you to be able to purchase on the side as well. We're going to be bringing a few extra products up with us that we don't think that the shop has in stock. So things like the Phantom frag plugs, for example, are going to be there and available to purchase. So it is going to be a really, really busy day. You want to get there straight away. You want to get there early. The door opens at 10, be there at 9:30 because parking is a little bit tight in the area. It is on a bank holiday Sunday, so there should be plenty of street parking, and there's also parking in the alleyway leading to the shop. But I definitely would suggest, if you're going to be driving down to Aqua Expo, get there early, get yourself a parking space, and then get yourself settled, because it's going to be a fun day. We're going to be doing giveaways on the hour, every hour, if not every half hour. We've just got to work out how many things we've got to give away. So it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. So get your asses down. We'll see you on the 27th of May, boys and girls.
Whoop, whoop. Excellent. Should have food and drink and all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Say that.
Yeah. Should be some food and drink as available as well for you to devour. Unless me and Paul get to it first, and then you got no chance.
Coffee break.
Right. Magnesium is done. What did I say magnesium was? 1380. Oh, we've got a fish tank to give away as well. I just remembered.
Yeah, Nick's giving away a 120-gallon fish tank with sump, lights. I'm only joking.
Not really.
No, I am. It was going to be Paul's, but he's just decided to give it away instead.
And guess who the winner is? It's already been drawn, and it's me.
Right, you can unpin me now, by the way.
I have to.
All right.
I'll just decide now how many bourbon biscuits I need with my brew.
Bourbons, brews, coffee or tea?
Oh, bourbon biscuits.
Coffee.
Nice.
Bourbons and coffee.
Full pack. Minimum.
So hungry now.
Double pack.
Double pack. Only half a pack then.
That's what I've done.
Right, calcium. Calcium. What you watching, Woody? He's got to be watching something if he's this quiet.
He was on the phone, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, been on the phone. It's on the phone to Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Speaking of devil, was his ears burning?
We done that.
What was he saying?
Everything's on track.
Good. That's what we like. Oh, I forgot to ring you today.
John, yeah, he said to me you didn't ring.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, because of seeing.
I'll ring him tomorrow.
Yeah, because that'll be good if he can get some good there.
I don't know what he's going to do, but we'll see.
Yeah, so it's all and sort something out.
See, at the end of the day, it's not just for one, like, it's in a shop, but it's good to advertise other LFSs and other places.
Oh, question of the day. Right, everybody that's in the chat right now, because we want to hear what you think about this Aqua Expo, whether you're American or whether you're English, it don't matter, because we're looking for feedback about next year's Aqua Expo already. You know, we're looking at where do we want to go. Do we want to go to an LFS again? Do we want to go to a fish shop again? Or should we go to some sort of venue hall? Now, obviously, there's caveats to the venue hall. It will potentially be better because it will open the show up a lot more, but it will cost money then. And that means we will then have to start charging. We're going to have to start charging anyway, because it's costing me, Paul, and Mark money just to run this show, and we're not really getting it back. So we're going to have to start charging for the show from next year anyway. But we want your input on the show. What would you like to see from Aqua Expo? People that come to the Aqua Expo next Sunday or Sunday after, once you've been, we'd love to hear back from you. We're going to have little cards on the table that we would love you to fill in. Give us some feedback about the show, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like. What?
Well, it's paused. Melanie Simpson has just run a super chat. Melanie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much appreciated. Michael, carry on. I don't know who interrupted you then, but it wasn't me.
Sorry, it was me. I'm muting.
Train of thought. Oh yeah, we're going to be leaving cards out at the show. You know, we want your input. We want to know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see it next year, where you would like to see the show next year, because the show is a traveling show at the moment. You know, last year it was in the northwest of England. This year it's in the south of England, in London. Next year, who knows? So it is currently a traveling show, but we want to know where you'd like it to be next year. Would you like it in the Midlands, so it's a bit closer to everyone? Would you like it to be in an actual venue hall where we can get people to come, set up tables, a bit like you'd see in America?
O2 Arena.
What did you say?
O2 Arena.
The O2. One day, mate. One day. Oh, do you know, I've messed up the test. Yeah, one day we might be at the O2, but I would probably say, even if we ever got to O2 level, I probably wouldn't go, because once you get there, then any downfall, you know, like say the year after some people decide they don't want to come, or it's not as busy the year after, it could potentially cripple the show. So, you know, I don't want to grow to, like Thingy does it, for example. Jake Adams at Reef Builders, he does reef stock, and he's always stayed in the same place. Now, potentially, he could go to bigger and better venues, but he doesn't. And I personally would like us to get to a certain level and then stay there, because if we went a little bit too far, there's a long way to fall if, you know, something happens. So I'd rather keep it so that we know year on year and year we're comfortably going to be able to do it. So what do you reckon?
I think what it is next year, it's like next year, we already know that one company's interested in next year's, you know, coming, which is a big company in the UK. I'm not mentioning names, but they're a big company in the UK.
Aquarium Cabinet Solutions, are you talking about, Paul?
No.
I'm not as big as them.
I love the tone of voice there. No.
No. Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, not as big as you.
Good recovery. Well done.
Big or big-headed?
Nah, you're on top of that one.
Hey.
Oh, Reef banter.
You guys have a GoFundMe. No, we don't have a GoFundMe and never will.
Sorry.
What's happening?
Because the thing is, the show, it's not for. We want to organise the show for like the way we do it, and the way we get the money, we'll get the money. If it does go to a thing, it'll be tickets.
Yeah.
We don't need money. We don't need money up front because the money that we get from one show will just travel to the next one.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to run it like a business. You know, at the end of this year's show, if there's any money spare, which I very much doubt, but if there's any money spare, we're going to put it to the side. We're going to invest it into next year's show, and we're going to keep doing that and making the show bigger and better and bigger and better year on year on year. So obviously, this is year 2. What's that, mate?
Oh, okay.
What did you say?
I thought this was the first.
No, this is year.
This was the first year.
No, this is year 2 now. How many drops? Yeah, well, the first one was very, what's the word? Quick. 1 second. 1, 2, 3.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mate, if I would have messed that up, then I would have just turned the stream off because this is like, I don't even
turn the stream off. It's my stream. You would have just gone off the stream.
I would have turned the stream off, as in
That's
that.
the calcium test?
Magnesium. No, calcium. Yeah.
Yeah, calcium sucks.
It does because
might as well just quit.
the drops don't come out consistently, and then when you open the cap and turn it, a drop falls out straight away, so it can proper throw you off.
Yep.
Yeah, the first year of Aqua Expo, we sort of like did it off the cuff, didn't we, Paul? It was sort of like, what was it, January? Should we do a show?
Yeah, January, and we did it in March.
April.
April.
Yeah, because we did it Easter weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that April? Yeah, it's April, isn't it?
I think it was 17th of April, something, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like literally we had 2 months to sort the whole thing out, and it went well. You know, we had over 100 people attend. Like, people were going home solely and utterly, not because they didn't like the show, it's because there was too many people. Because we only picked a small shop because we didn't think it'd be busy, because we sort of like, you know, just did it so off the cuff. But it was really busy. So yeah, so hopefully this year, it'll be as busy, if not busier.
I think next year we could do more advertisement for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, push it a lot harder next year. We'll get everybody involved next year. You know, we'll get CJ's aquariums. We'll pay CJ his hefty fee and get him to promote us.
Yeah. Well, if he throws a few cups, we can give a few of his cups away on the raffle.
It's not cheap though, CJ.
The Be Easy mugs. You all not coming over to the States and doing that, are you?
No.
Hey, you never know.
There's no point. You've got enough shows in the States. We've got none.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, CJ, do you know the other day? Do you know when we was talking about Red Sea? Did you see that thing that they've copied? I don't know if you was on or not.
No.
You know, Red Sea have copied.
I haven't been on.
Red Sea have copying everything. Have you noticed? They're copying dosers, copying all the stuff. They've even copied this. Let me just share my screen. Can you see the screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they're even sharing this. Look at this.
That's terrible. I need to report that to the authorities.
You need to get that right down to the copyright infringement companies.
Yeah.
450.
It's terrible.
You just finished work.
I haven't had much time to be on YouTube at all here lately, honestly.
I'm the same. The only time I've really been coming on YouTube is Test Tuesday. That's it.
Yeah.
Not even been going on my own channel. I've been going on Paul's channel. Not even been going on now.
Even I've not been doing a lot.
One video. I have one video up this month. One. That's it.
You beat me. I've not even put one out yet. Well, I have. I put 2 out, but there was advertisement videos for the Aqua Expo, so I don't even really count.
Ryan Gill, I just tested a batch of fresh mixed Fritz. KH 8.9, Mag 1390, Calcium 470. To me, that's top. A nice base salt.
That's right. Huh? All right.
Only thing putting me off of going to the Aqua Expo is how busy it will be. The thing is, right, you've got to remember, Ozzy, right? It's going on from 10 till 4. This is 6 hours. It's not going to be hectic, like the thing is. So you just say if you come at dinner time, it might not be as busy as the first thing, or it might not even be busy first thing. It might be busy at 12 or 1.
It might not even be busy.
It might not even be busy. You know, the thing is, you got to remember, it's very new what we're doing. It's very, very new what we're doing. And the thing is, you got to remember, if you start coming to the first ones, you'll always get remembered if it gets busier and better.
And forget all of that. You can turn around and say, when the Aqua Expo is this big, huge, massive show, you can turn around and say, I was there from the beginning. Well, almost the beginning.
Greg Jones, what's up, chaps?
CJ's been reversing for about 40 minutes. Is that what that is?
Happened?
Are you reversing?
No, I'm at the gas pump trying to put my $20 in.
I can hear beeping afar. That's a slow reverse.
Yo, CJ, put 5.
My sister knows lots of good things about it.
Sounds like CJ's trying to hack that, trying to get more for his $20.
Hey, man, don't worry about me.
Aussie. Dre, right, 1 minute, Dre. I think I've seen your promise before. Didn't I talk about it before? I'll just try to find them.
What's your salinity, Pa? Or your specific gravity, should we say?
Yeah, I checked that in January. Right, so Dre, your mag's 1600, which is high. Dre, just do me a favour, just bang all your things in now, all your parameters in now, so I can see them all at once. We got to remember, if you, I wouldn't know my phone, my keeps going in and out. Right, yeah, Dre, just bang all your parameters in now. What I was going to say, right, if you've got high magnesium, but your KH and your calcium are perfectly flatlining, don't bother changing your magnesium. Just leave it as it is. Because the thing is, you start messing with your magnesium and lowering that, it starts seesawing your KH and calcium.
You're not really got to worry about magnesium that high anyway.
No, it's like I say, it's not. Yeah, you could say it's higher than natural sea salt, but it's not detrimental to your system. It's not going to do anything to your system. And we're talking about Fritz salt. I've got a full box of Fritz salt in there, actually. In fact, I had a reefer ring up the other day saying that he wants it, so it's going. He can have it. Only because I don't want to do water change, and I've got 3 buckets of salt in there.
pH is 8.22.
Ooh, same as mine, 8.2. Yeah.
Yeah, but what time did we test? See, I'm 2 hours early than last time.
Yeah, but you change your lights, and also that might have a big impact.
Oh no, I'm an hour early. So last time we tested, it was 8.11. So it's 0.1 higher. Sorry, 0.11 higher. What else have I got? Temperature is currently...
Mine's 26.
Mine's 25.2.
So do you know what I better do with salinity, Anna?
I've just done mine. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why have I got one more test here? What didn't I do last week? Specific gravity. Right, you ready for the results? The results are in. So last test Tuesday, my KH was 7. Today, it's at 6.7. But all of the previous test Tuesdays, it was 6.7. So it's back to where it was. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, because if it was 7 last week, now it's 6.7, and I've upped my dosage as well. I've got to keep an eye on that one. Phosphates last week were 0.09. This week, they're 0.17. So they've gone up 0.08. So we have to see what's going on there. What else we got? Nitrates last week were 25. This week they're still 25. The week before there was 25. The week before that there was 25. And the week before that there was 25. They've been 25 forever. So nitrates are not moving. That's good. My magnesium last week was 1410. This week it's 1380. The week before it was 1350. So it's very flip-floppy, the mag. 1350 on the 1st of the 5th. 1410 on the 8th of the 5th. And now 1380. So it's very wishy-washy, up and down. Calcium last week was 450. This week is still 450. The week before that was 440. So that might have just been down to me just not testing right. So we'll say that's still stable. Week before that it was 450. Week before that it was 430. And then on the 8th of the 4th it was 430 as well. So still pretty damn stable. Specific gravity 1.025 as always. pH is 8.22 today. Last week it was 8.11. The week before it was 8.02. The week before that it was 8.09. So it's a lot higher, but I am actually testing an hour earlier. So who knows? And the doors and everything have been open a lot more today because it's warm. So obviously there's a lot more oxygen getting into the room. And temperature 25.2. Last week it was 25.9, but it was 25.9 because it was a bloody hot day. It was a very hot day. Week before that 25.1. Week before that 25 dead. So stable as well. So we're still stable, people. Still very, very stable. There is a few things that need looking at because we've still got quite a bit of hair algae in the display. I've got a sea hair, but he's just not cutting the mustard. There must be just too much for him. So I'm definitely going to have to look at probably switching the lights off for a couple of days, getting the toothbrush out, siphoning out as much as I can, getting rid of as much as I can, and then actually, I'm not going to touch it just yet because I've just ordered a hydroponics light from a Refugium. So I'm going to see if this hydroponics light will outcompete the tank for nutrients, the Chato. So I'm going to see if that will outcompete the tank, and then hopefully then the algae will just dissipate on its own, and the sea hair and the urchin will just polish off the rest. So that's the plan.
Cheers for making me check my salinity.
What are you stirring?
Salt.
Why was your salinity at?
33.
What was it? Specific gravity?
That would be like 22, 23.
Just been throwing a lot of flipping arrow in, have you?
Well, it happened the other day, didn't it? Like when I dumped loads of a bucket full went in. It's evaporated. But like I said, with all the things in and out, like even with the other day, when I could just give you them corals.
Yeah.
Just the salt water I took out, I never replaced it. Even though it's only a little bit, skimmer's juice, I've not replaced that, you see.
Right.
But like usually every couple of months I put a spoonful in. But like I said, I've not done it since January. So I've just put 3 spoonfuls in now.
Fair enough. I've just been throwing all of the water, my test water in here. And that really, really looks like juice. So I better throw it away because I might pick it up by accident and drink it.
Yeah.
Who's in? We got some parameters. Who's parameters? Jono's done his parameters. All my results apart from mag and calcium are ammonia 0, phosphates 1, pH 8.2, nitrate 0.5. You're out of whack there. DKH 8. Can't test my nitrate because I ran out. So what's... Oh, nitrite. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nitrite.
I calibrated my refractometer. That's what I was doing when I went away from the camera. That's what I was doing. I did calibrate it.
Oh, do you know what's brilliant for calibrating refractometers? Just go into the magic cupboard.
Bearing in mind, I'm only putting 3 tablespoons of salt in anyway. So 3 tablespoons of salt is not going to be detrimental to the system. 1 sec. This is.
Ooh, this stuff. This is awesome. Pin me, Paul, if you can. Or have I got controls? Oh, there you go. I've got controls. Check me out. This is wicked for calibrating refractometers. It's by Continuum. And what it does, it calibrates it at 35 ppt. It gives you a specific gravity of 1.026 at 25 C. So obviously, like room temperature, tank temperature, stuff like that. This is absolutely wicked for calibrating refractometers because it calibrates it to what you want. You know, if you're normally, well, I run at 1.025, but you know, there or thereabouts. But this will calibrate it to what you're actually testing for. This is wicked stuff. So if you ever get a chance to get hold of it, it's by Continuum. It's called Regents by Continuum Aquatics. Refractometer calibration solution, calibration standard. That's the stuff there. There you go. Good stuff. Just looking what you had. Right. So that's me all tested. I'm happy. The tank's still happy. I'm happy. We're all good. Dre Salty Aquatics has said his calcium is 500, his alk is 11.2, his mag is 1600, nitrate 0, phosphate 0, salinity 1.025, pH I don't know, I don't test. Dre, you're well out. You're well out of whack there, mate. Calcium high, alkalinity I would say high, but you can run it there. But I would personally say it was high. Mag, high. Nitrate, too low. Phosphates, too low. Salinity, fine. pH, obviously, thingy, but yeah. Michael, let's see the ink. My new tattoo. I've covered my hand. So I've filled my hand now. That's the new one. I've gone all the way. I've gone all the way up, and it used to only go to there, so the hand was just normal. But I've filled my hand now. It's still a little bit scabbed. Still a little bit scabby on the words, but everything else is all healed now. It healed. Well, it never even scabbed up. It was only this that scabbed up. The names really were the only bits that scabbed up. The cross was already there. So that's the new ink, the new one. This arm is next. We're going to be making this arm look like this arm very soon. So very soon, this arm will be, there'll be no skin. We don't want skin. We don't want to see skin, do we? So I'm going to be filling this arm in the exact same way. We're going to be getting a full sleeve on this arm. I'm excited. Let's see. TMG, PO4, don't know. Calcium, don't know. Mag, I don't know. DKH, 7.2, says the Apex, which is wrong. NO3, don't know. Calcium. Can't you, JB Aquatics, can't you just use pure RO water to calibrate your refractometer? Not really, no, because there is also there's temperature. Temperature is also an issue. And if you think about it, if you're calibrating to the salinity level of your tank of 1.35 ppt, you know exactly that you calibrate into 35 ppt. When you use an RO water, you calibrate into 0, but you've got to take into the fact temperature as well, which will throw it off. I would always suggest getting a proper, doesn't have to be this one, it can be whichever, but I would always suggest getting a proper calibration fluid for your refractometer, because at the end of the day, if your salinity's off, everything else is off. You know, if your specific gravity, your parts per trillion, parts per thousand, PPT is off, the rest of your tank's off. That that's it. If that's off, everything else is off. So calibrate it and calibrate it properly. Don't cut corners. There's certain times that you can cut corners. There's other times that you can't. Don't cut corners when you're calibrating. It's like, for example, if you had a pH probe, you wouldn't cut corners on calibrating a pH probe, would you? You'd calibrate it properly. Whereas, you know, a refractometer, it's an important piece of kit. Definitely don't cut corners on it. Right, boys and girls, that is me done. Test Tuesday. Thank you very much. I'm done. I'm gonna go and have a look at my tank because the lights are still on. So I'm gonna go and admire my tank because this is the first time I've actually been able to see it when I finish work. And I'm going to go and watch a film, and then I'm going to go to bed.
A film or a movie?
A movie, film, whichever way you call it.
No, say movie.
Movie. A movie.
What are you gonna watch?
I'm actually gonna watch. I saw it on Netflix before. It's called Annihilation.
Oh, never heard of it.
It's Natalie Portman.
Never heard of her.
Natalie, have you seen Leon?
Cool.
What? Have you not seen Leon?
What? Nah, I've never seen that.
What? How old are you?
Don't worry about it.
How old are you?
How 28.
Oh, well, I can probably understand why you've not seen Leon then. But hey, you got to watch Leon. You got to watch Leon. Just that's it. That's all it's called. It's Leon. It's an assassin film. It's really good.
Oh,
but she's the actress in that. What else? You seen Star Trek? Star Wars?
I hate Star anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I think those people are weird.
Do you watch Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live? Hell no. I think it's weird.
Does your mum let you out ever?
Dude, SNL is not funny. It's weird.
No, well, I don't know. I don't watch it, but I just know she was on that. JB Aquatics, bad film. Is that? I know what you mean. Like bad as in bad, that mate. As in bad as in good. I know what you're saying. What's that liquid called? It's called Regents. Do you see that? Focus.
Oh, what, the calibration fluid?
Yeah, it's called Regents by Continuum. And it's called Refractometer Calibration Standard.
I got this one. This one. Similar to yours.
Which one?
Different Amazon seller.
There you go. 35 PPT. That's what you want. You want to use proper fluid. Don't use RO water when calibrating a.
Yeah. It'll throw you off bad.
Yeah. There's too much potential for inconsistency. So yeah, definitely don't use RO water. Get a proper fluid. Right. In the US, they call it. Oh, in the US, in the US, they call it The Professional. Have you seen The Professional? Leon the Professional.
No.
TMG? No. Do you watch movies?
From time to time.
Right, don't matter then. Don't matter. Just wasting your life.
Yeah, there's a lot better things I could do with my time.
No, there isn't. Gotta watch movies. Right, anyway, she's Natalie Portman. Just Google her. She's in it.
Dude, I
Looks
still
pretty
haven't
good.
even seen that new movie with Thanos.
Avengers?
Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet.
Could have been shorter. That's all I'm saying. And I'm a big Avengers fan. Massive Avengers fan. Could have been shorter. You kicked the ass out of it. It was all right. It wasn't like super. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I'm coming a bit numb or what, but Black Panther and the new Avengers just didn't like. I didn't walk out of there thinking, oh, I need to watch that again. You know what I mean? I need to see that. I need to go back in there right now. You know what I mean? I didn't get that feeling.
All right. Black Panther was very touching for me, you know? So.
Dre Salty Aquatics. Now I know what the movie you'll talk about. That's a bad film, mate. I know. It's a bad film, mate. It's a bad man film, you know. Right, I'm going. Before I make even more of a fool of myself. See you in a bit, guys.
Yeah, I'm out of here too.
I'm still here. I'm just on the phone. Just bear with me 1 second. Michael's gone off, so you're gonna have to jump back on with me. We'll speak after this anyway. I'll turn it off soon and we'll start speaking. All right. Not a clue. Right, I'm back. I'm back. I was just on the phone. Oh, see you, Michael.
That's why I've jumped on, because I've seen.
So everyone's done the test. It's all good. Tell you what we'll do. Seems like Test Tuesday's over, doesn't it? Because we've all done his tests. We've all got his results. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy with the results. I need to speak to Dre actually. If you're ready, yeah, just throw me over your full results up in there. Did you already do it? I was on the phone. Paul, add a bit of salt to your ATO. Brings it up nice and slow. Yeah, I've always, it's like when it comes to salt, I've always just like mixed it in a tub and thrown it in. I'm just going down the chat again here. RO water lets you know it's perfect at 0. Yeah, that's what I did. I tested it with RO. I tie the amount into a syringe. Like I said, all it is three spoons of salt. So it wasn't too much salt, just 3 spoons. I know that if I did 1 spoon in a 1 litre, it's usually the right amount of salt that I need. So it's just basically me like putting. So I did 3 spoons in 1. It's just like putting 3 extra 1 litre of salt in it. I'll test it again in an hour or so, see how it is. Right, let me go further down here. That's you're talking about films. I don't know what films you're on about. Right, where's Tina saying here? Tina. It's been storming mom's basement, entire parking lot. I had 3 choices of crab that it was griller, pebble, or rock. It was black and grey, so LFS thinks it's a griller. You've got to remember, Tina, right? Emerald crabs, when they get to the biggest size, usually turn black. But if it's got like, you can tell with the pinchers, the big ass pinchers, it's griller crab. Dre, magnesium 1600, PKH 1112, calcium 500, phosphates. Nitrates. I don't have a test kit for that. Right. So your magnesium's elevated, your calcium's elevated, your DKH is on like the top end, so you don't want that to get any higher. What you need to know, Dre, if they stay like that and they're staying like that week after week, leave it because it won't do any harm whatsoever. Yeah, might be a griller crab. Stick it in your sump. Stick it in your sump Let it clean your sump. That's what you want to do. Oh, Mrs. is texting. Yeah. My mic is 1280, but everything else is good. Should I try to raise my mic? No. If your mic stays there, mum's at work. If your mic stays there, you need to leave it. If your mic starts dropping, then you need to start buffering it. But I won't worry about it if it's staying there. You've got to remember, it's all about being, what you call it. If everything's flatlining and it's staying there, don't touch it. There's nothing worse than start trying to raise stuff because you want it within a certain amount of what the people say that you need it at. That should be good then, just to leave it if it stays that way. If it stays that way, leave it because it's not going to do any harm. I ran my calcium at 500 for over 12 months. You know what I mean? Never did any harm whatsoever. It's only just started dropping now, or I'm using the Hannah test kit, which is most probably why it's saying it's 420. If I use the other one, it most probably be 500 still. That was Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hey, buddy. Here's my saw.
Melanie. It's been there for a couple of weeks. Leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. I don't know if Nick's talking or not, but no. Yeah, just leave it. Just absolutely leave it. It should be perfectly fine. Just keep your eye on it though, because if it does start dropping, you want to buffer it back up to that 1280. That would be your best bet. So people, I might knock it on the head because everyone's done the test. Everyone's happy. I'm all alone in the chat. Been a good test Tuesday. Same again next week, I think. Every Tuesday. I say what I'm going to do in an hour. I'm going to test that salinity again after it's been had a nice mix around the system. Whoa, that's a long story someone sent me there. So someone was telling me that they've been blind dosing iodine and potassium. It's a bit of a story. It starts with a red one that faded out and nearly died. I was talking to, can't mention names, when I got some frags from him. I raised my bag to the same as his tank. So they begun dosing potassium and iodine. Something out of those three made my almost dead monitor suddenly start to come back. I kept dosing potassium and iodine, and then it kind of dropped off again. At this point, I forgot about the mag, and some weeks later, tested again, it was back down to 1260. And I raised my mag to 1380 again and stopped iodine and potassium. My red cap has gone from pinky dull red back to crimson terracotta red again. So it must have been the mag that helped it. It may also be getting an overdose of potassium, although I've been testing, and the I6 is 425. The purple one seems to be suffering browning similar to the purple one. The purple styrofoam is also So why did my salinity change on my tank? Because I've not tested my salinity since January. That's why, Ozzy. But the thing is, when I give people frags out of my tank, I take the salt out. When I've emptied my skimmer, I take the salt out, and I've just not topped it back up. So since January, I've not topped the salt back up. So I've just put 3 spoonfuls of salt in a jug, mixed it all in the like RO water, which would have been 3 times the amount of salt for that 1 litre. But by the time it gets around my tank, it'll be right. It would have only raised it 0.1 or something. It's not going to be detrimental to the system.
I've raised a lot more than that before now. I've got a tank upstairs. I've got the nano tank upstairs. I've not tested anything on that, anything, since January. And that seems to be doing all right. There's not a single drop of algae in it. It's I put one Zoa in it, one Zoa head, and I think it's like 7 or 8 heads on it now. That's all it's got in it. I put one Zoa head in it, and that's growing. It's not even got proper lights on it. Yeah, I should check my salinity, but because I very rarely take stuff out of my tank, my skimmer takes weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to even get so much in it. So it's very rarely. Like Michael came around a few weeks ago, I took salt out for him, and I never put it back in. Salt water, I never put it back in. So that's what it'll be. But I never take salt water out of my system. It took months. What, 5 months? It took 5 months to drop like 0.2. What is it? It's not even that. It's 0.02 in salinity. It'll be all right. I know what I'm doing. Ish. That semi system is just looking great. Got some shite emails. That's what I am doing. Right. This is the end of Test Tuesday. So, people, thank you for joining Test Tuesday. Please come again next week. Thank you all that was in the chat. All that was in the chat, because there's a lot gone now. We had like 40 people before. We've got 18 at the minute. So, all of you, thank you for joining. I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.